Title: The Tiny Sage. Once upon a time in a quaint, peaceful village, there lived a wise man named Elden who was unlike any other sage in the land. Elden was unique, not for his vast knowledge or extraordinary wisdom, but for his size. He was incredibly small, standing at just a foot tall, and he was affectionately known as the Tiny Sage. Elden had always been small, and no one knew the reason behind his diminutive stature. Yet, despite his size, he possessed a heart and mind as vast as the universe itself. The villagers admired and respected him not for his physical appearance, but for his profound wisdom and his ability to solve their problems with unparalleled insight. One day, a great dilemma fell upon the village. A terrible drought had plagued the land for months, and the crops were withering away. The villagers were desperate, not knowing what to do to save their livelihood. The tallest and strongest men in the village tried everything they could to bring rain, but nothing worked. In their despair, they turned to Elden, the Tiny Sage, hoping that his wisdom would guide them out of this crisis. Elden listened to their concerns and then invited them to a gathering under the giant oak tree in the center of the village. With a calm and reassuring voice, he spoke, "My dear friends, I may be small in stature, but I believe that wisdom is not measured by size. Sometimes, the answers to our problems are found in the simplest of actions." Elden then took a handful of soil and gently spread it around the base of the oak tree. He said, "Nature provides us with signs and lessons. We need to respect and care for our environment. Let us all plant trees, nurture the land, and show our gratitude to nature for the resources it provides. In doing so, we can heal the land and bring rain." The villagers, inspired by Elden's words, followed his guidance. They planted trees, cared for the land, and demonstrated their gratitude for nature. Days turned into weeks, and soon, the skies darkened, and the long-awaited rain began to fall. The village flourished once again, and Elden's stature, though physically small, grew in the eyes of the villagers. They learned that wisdom and insight were not determined by size or appearance, but by the depth of one's heart and the breadth of one's knowledge. From that day on, Elden, the Tiny Sage, continued to offer his wisdom to the village, proving that it's not the size of a person that matters, but the size of their heart and the wisdom within their soul. And so, in that small village, the Tiny Sage's legacy lived on, reminding everyone that the most profound lessons can come from the most unexpected sources.